All right. Hey, what's up? My name's April. Welcome to your energy update and Akashic Records rant for May 25th, Saturday. And it feels like a really awesome day. I'm just tuning into it already. It has a lot of energy. But before we get started, I got to do that thing that everybody on YouTube does where they tell you what they do. I'm an Akashic Records reader and intuition development coach. And if you are wanting to activate that side of yourself so you can live in the most abundant, loving, joyful, flowy life, feel free to go down to the description below. I have a membership where we do live intuition development classes. It's $11 a month. Come and join us. We have a really cool crew. Love the people in there. It's really fun to watch everyone grow and to watch their life evolve. Because once you learn how to cultivate intuition, it's like life just isn't as hard as we originally thought it was. Or you notice that the less you do, the more happens for you. You end up learning how to sit in the energy of receptivity and love, and you just see everything around you change. It's actually quite incredible, and the reason why I teach it is it's changed my life so much. And why wouldn't you? It's like when you find the thing that completely alters and changes your life for the better, why wouldn't you share it? And share it totally and completely. I guess I'm going on a rant here. The other thing is something that I feel deep inside is it's so important to share everything. Like, no one should be ever holding anything back. The most positive and high frequency states that you could possibly be in as a human is sitting in the energy of truth and authenticity and not holding back. That's why I really like doing these YouTube videos, because if someone can't afford getting a reading or taking a course, or if they're just curious, like, why wouldn't you just keep divulging information? There's an endless supply of information in high frequency states and energy. So I mean, endless content, endless information. All right, what was I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and stop. That wasn't my rant. I'm going to do my rant after the energy update. So let's go ahead and tune into the energy of Saturday. I'm going to be pulling from the Akashic Records, the collective higher self, my mediumship, and pulling some tarot as well. I got a little bit of both. By the way, don't forget, my voice and my demeanor changes. It matches the energy of that day. So you want to pay attention to what my voice provokes to you emotionally. If it's speeding up, that means that the energy is fast that day. If it feels like dull, it might mean the energy is dull that day. So just feel into the tonality and the speed of my voice, because I have a transmediumship channel. So I do match and mold with the energies when I'm reading. You'll notice I have a different energy in each one of these videos. Let's go ahead and tune into Saturday. I'm smiling because Saturday is huge, man. I'm like, whew. Yeah, I just, I'm getting the image of a champagne bottle and that cork that literally goes, poof. That's the energy of Saturday. I'm seeing everyone, and I don't usually like to say everyone, but there is an activation that happens. There is a skyrocketing energy where it's like I am no longer feeling held back. I don't feel held back by my insecurities. I don't feel held back by, physical things that are happening in my life, financial. I don't feel held back by partnerships or friendships. Anything that's made you feel like you've been waiting or feeling like these are the limitations that I have, there is a pop off. And whether that is true or not, there is an inner feeling, there are thoughts and expressions that are literally propelling you out of whatever limitation that you feel like you've had. Some of you really actually, some people did have limitations, and then some people just had thought limitations that were holding them back. So there is this awakening, this like a reckoning. It feels so good. I'm like, yeah. And once again, I'm really excited that I get to read on Saturday. I usually read Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Saturday feels out of this world amazing. It feels incredible. Anything is possible on Saturday. It's humongous. Let me go ahead and pull some cards. You might feel this urge. Like I'm seeing that some of you have a guttural response where it's like, you don't really think about what to do next. You have this gut. Like nothing is going to stop your gut feeling and your guttural response and action towards something. I'm feeling that for Saturday. Also, I'm rekindling friendships or sparking up new connections, sparking up new ideas. God, there's a lot of creative energy. I'm just like, yes, Saturday. I'm loving Saturday. Man. Oh, it's so fun because this Six of Wands, oh, it's a little sunny here today. As you can see, there's a lady that's like literally like lifting everything up into this sky. Success, public recognition, achievements, confidence. There's also like from the emotion that this lady provokes in this card, she's like, I've made it. I'm here. I'm at the top of the mountain. So this is the feeling that Saturday brings in. And also you might notice that for some of you, there's this feeling of I want to work with people. I've been thinking about working with this person. I've been mulling it over. And, I actually do really want to. And so you're either thinking about it or you're making plans or you're actually contacting the person or you're thinking about contacting them in a couple of days. For others, there's so much energy. There's so much like positive, big energy. And it's moving really fast that some of you might feel like you are anticipating. And there isn't this physical action, but there's this anticipation. Make sure to not let it bring kind of like this is just taking forever. Really watch yourself on that. That's the type of stuff that restricts energy from coming in and helping and supporting us from the universe. You really just want to be like, oh, I know that I'm sitting in anticipation because the energy is fast and it just takes time for the physical world to catch up. So for some of you, you may be feeling that as well. And we're really, all of us, even though this world has been showing, and I guess I would say like the news and the government, there's all this stuff going on with money, right? There's this instability with money, but as a collective, it's really ultimately up to us and our energy on what we can bring into our life, right? Sure, the government, all those things have its impressions on us, but we can't control some of those things, right? What you can control is your energy, your frequency, your creativity, your energy, literally. And that's what brings in everything. And so what I'm seeing and feeling into is that some of you have had issues with, consistent money or kind of like a stale, like, I don't want to do anything. I don't know what to do. Nothing is inspiring me. That's changing. Like there's so much inspiration coming in, so much creativity, so many new avenues and ways to make money. And you're feeling that. There's a sense of like, I feel that. That doesn't mean that you necessarily need to know what that is fully. Some of you do. Some of you totally do. But know, like, it almost feels like people are creating their own economy outside of like what the economy is. That's the feeling. There's these two worlds. And it feels like on Saturday, there's even more of these like two worlds of people are getting more creative and entrepreneurial and stepping outside of this old system and really evaluating what can they do? What can they bring to the table? What's the thing? God, I love Saturday. Saturday feels so good. By the way, if you're in a relationship, there feels like there's lots of skipping. Like, the imagery I got, and don't mind you, my channel is super goofy. There's two people skipping in a field and holding hands and just like, yes. So Saturday would be a great day for quality time with your partner if you are in partnership. And as for people who are single, this is just a great day to keep reaffirming what you want to call into relationship. And for those also who have been in long-term relationships, like long-term, it's good for you as a couple to reaffirm your belief systems with each other and to have really clear communication about it, because as a collective, so many people are changing their beliefs of who they are and what they believe in, like just as a whole. It's good to have clear communication together. Really have a good time sharing your beliefs on Saturday. Let me go ahead and pull into the higher self here, the collective's higher self. What is up with these 90s songs lately? I got the POD song, I Feel So Alive, and they also have the boom, here comes the boom, ready or not, how you like me now. So there is this also the energy of nothing is going to define me, nothing is going to tell me how I should or should not act and how I should express myself. So there is this confidence coming in, this newfound confidence coming in, and the world is not going to define you. You are finding the solidification of self in a whole new way. And it's like, no, I'm not doing it that way. I'm doing it my way. Welcome to Saturday. Hell yeah. I am loving Saturday. Man, I am gonna, yeah. I don't even know. I by the way, I always drop cards and I just want to remind you, by the way that I'm communicating, you might notice I talked a little fast. I was dropping cards. So those are some indicators of kind of like similar energies to what you may experience on Saturday. You might, forget something at a store, or you might be talking really fast and excited to talk on the phone, things like that. All right. Let me tune into the Akashic Records Rant. Okay. The message I got was, you're not bound by time. Nothing needs to be rushed. Oh, this is quantum. Okay. So these are for the go-getters out there. You like to go, 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 get shit done. Go get shit done. Just know that when you don't have spaciousness in between your tasks, you're not allowing all the other versions of yourself to be a part of the journey. You're not letting the energy from other universal selves come in and influence and help with your life here. I'm going to do my best to explain this. I haven't received this message before. Let's say that you are starting a business, and in order to do that, you have to build a website. You have to buy some supplies at a store. You have to go to an event and talk to these people. And you don't have any time for this spaciousness, right? Your belief is, if I move, get this all done, it will work. And yes, it will. It will. But when, I want you to think of it like this. I'm conceptualizing this, and you truly shouldn't ever conceptualize these things, but I'm going to do my best so it makes sense. Just imagine that there are 10 other versions of you living in other alternate universes or other dimensional spaces all at the same time. Some of them are higher frequency versions of you that are doing a much better job. And I'm going to tell you that this message will resonate for people that have versions of themselves that live in different universes that have higher states of frequencies. they don't have to take action as much. They resonate at a certain vibration and then they move with it. And, you know, when you create spaciousness in your life, like you just take breaks in between your errands and allow things to soak up and integrate in your system, those other sides of yourself are allowed to come in and help and work with you. Now that is one layer. The other layer is letting God, universe also come in during those pauses and to help build up your frequency. So then when you go to the store, you meet a person that matches that frequency and they're like, you know what? I know someone that has this. And you're like, oh my God, that's so cool. You might get a random phone call. This is, you know, creating that spaciousness in between the actions allows the magic of the universe to come in and support you. But the part of this message that I found to be like very interesting, because I've never read this before ever, is there are different versions of you existing right now that can make your life better if you soak up and resonate in their energies during your pauses and actions. That's cool. I love when I randomly receive stuff I haven't received yet. I read the records a lot and I study them a lot, and I haven't gotten that message yet, so that's fine. And the best way that you can enhance this process, not only, you know, just resting and pausing, but stating and setting the intention, I want to receive all the embodied versions of me that will help me in this very moment to succeed in blank, whatever that is. Intention is everything. And knowing that when you are speeding up, when you are trying to get things done, you are matching the energy and the frequency of this world only. When you take action a little bit and pause and let everything kind of come in and just soak up, you're now playing by the laws of not only this world, the third dimensional space, but the worlds that you live in and that higher frequency states, and also God, universe. And now you have the intelligence of those energies coming in and breaking up all this bullshit in your life and really creating magic. I hope that landed. Man, it was hard to, you know, there's so much going on. Think of being a reader as being like an energetic linguist. And I'm a Gemini moon, so I get tons of stuff all at the same time, super fast. And it's like, I have to look and like dissect and bring it all together. But there's my Akashic Records rant. It was more of a channel. And, you know, I guess for my personal rant with this is, you know, there's so much going on in the universe. So much. And conceptualization can defeat its expansion. It could actually hinder our ability to grow in our channel. And so when you conceptualize, just have this in the back of your head that I'm open up to more messages that have nothing to do with my own conceptualization of this energy. That right there will keep expanding you. When you say something like, if you say something like, I only channel galactic beings, you just pigeonholed yourself in such an expansive universe, right? Or I'm just going to read that this thing is this specific way. You just pigeonholed yourself into less expansion. So there's nothing wrong with doing that, but, you know, open yourself up. Not everything has names. Some things don't want to be labeled. Like, just keep expanding and growing in it and allow yourself to just fly. Who cares about what other people are doing, right? Let yourself fly. Let yourself journey. And, like, find something new out there. There's infinite information out there. I invite you to look for something new in the Akashic Records in the field. Because I'm ready to hear about some new shit. All right, guys, have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye.